can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah, nah. Girls can't never say they want it. Girls can't never say how. Girls can't never say they need it. Girls can't never say nah. Oh nah. Give it to me like you need it, baby. Want you to hear me screaming, have it breathing. I don't need a reason, baby. I want it till you get by. I can get it to you right, baby. I wanna be healing. I can be real good. Please don't get these feelings. Hey, I need some love.
Grand Rising, how are y'all doing? I hope everyone is feeling amazing. Today is Saturday, November the 2nd. The current time is 8:39 a.m. Listen here. Lemon versus Christa. Who's really in charge? The beef sector. Listen here. It is a lot going on. Okay. It is a lot going on. And I guess everybody is starting to catch on to Lemon. And Lemon, I just want to say this right now. While you get into the bag, I think that you need to be like kind of saving up because I don't think that this is going to last long because some people are saying that they kind of see where you're coming from and what you're doing in the beef sector. And I think the OGs are having an issue with you bringing people in. You know what I'm saying? I think they have an issue with you bringing people in, child. And it's not a good look, you know? When you talk about they're saying like, well, Lemon, the other day you were like, well, Queen Tosa, who I think you said who like pretty much who broke me in or who invited me in or whatever. Or like hazed. It wasn't the word hazed, but it wasn't the word hazed, it was something else. Initiated. Who initiated me into the beef sector? Well, like I said, I did, but what I did want to give my review on was the latest gossip on what happened at Lemons last night. There was a panel last night. It was him, Jay Dunn, and a few other people, including Noble. Noble and I, I don't know when we had come in contact with each other, but we ended up coming in contact with each other. We were supposed to do some business together, or it was like a business prospect. Um, but I don't understand why he would feel like I would be interested in him. Like, I don't want to say like he's a bad looking guy, but he's just not my type. He's just not my type. He's for someone else. Like I said, I wasn't giving him the thumbs down, but he just wasn't my type. And I was really doing that, you know, just as comedy. And I don't understand why people don't get that I'm an actress and I come on here and I have fun. It's like I just go off of their storylines. I only go off of what they give me to go off of. Like when I go at them, they want to get upset, but I only go at you with the information that you give me or that other people send me. And somebody else, oh, I need to check my email because there's another breaking story that I'm going to get into up in this beef sector. Um, I like to have fun, but it's just one thing when people are out here trying to point the finger like they just have, this perfect life and they don't make mistakes and things like that. So we're going to shed some light on those individuals, and their personalities and how it is very toxic to the community. Okay. Um, like I said, I feel like what's his name? Noble, I think that he was doing like way too much. Well, first of all, he stated that he was like on some type of mushrooms or things like that, and he goes off into space. And Lovely Love was over there, and child, she just kept going, kept going, kept going. I mean, her mouth was just running like 24 miles an hour. Like seriously, she wouldn't stop. Now, when we talk about people that kind of talk a little bit too much, now Dragons, she talks a little much. I like you, Dragons, but honey, you talk too much. Um, who was that? QI? QI, you talk too much. I love you, but you talk too much. And there was another person that talks way too much. And that's just Krista. I wish just Krista would have taken me and Dragon's advice on, networking and coming over here and working on a show with us, because now she's then got embarrassed, and like now they're just, I don't know what it is that they think that they are going to get by being up there on that panel, like recognition or something like that. Like one thing about this content creator situation is you have to do the work on your own. You have to do the work on your own. I don't care how many people's panel you sit on. I don't care how many panels you sit on. That's not going to do anything for your channel. It's not going to do anything for your watch hours. It's not going to do nothing for your channel. You are over there, you are supporting that channel that you are on, that you are being a panelist on, and they are getting all the credit. They are getting the watch hours. And people are not being paid. You know what? Like I told y'all, I don't mind going out and doing some community service around here. But as far as sitting up on somebody's panel working a shift, no ma'am. And you didn't send me a coin? No ma'am. You see my cash app. My cash app is always up. Grand rising to everyone that's just rolling in. I'm having a cup of coffee and a cigarette out here on the front porch. Yes. Feeling good, feeling great. Hope y'all are feeling amazing as well. It's my turn. So, like I said, let's get into this. Like I said, with just Krista. Just Krista, you should have just come on over with me and Dragons, and at least we would have supported you. We wouldn't have had you out here looking like a damn fool. Okay? When Dragons had come over here to my platform, I had given her a space where she didn't have to be interrupted, where she could find her voice, where she could utilize her voice and get her thoughts out without a lot of people running at her, telling her to shut up. And they know what she's about to say. You don't know what she's about to say. And that's why I like the fact that she's taking charge, and she went out on a date last night. I don't know if y'all saw it, but she was out on a date last night. I think that she had one too many beverages. She was all up in that guy's face, screaming and yelling, saying how happy she was and this, that, and the third. And so I don't know what her boyfriend was doing. I know y'all said that she was running from the cartel or something like that. Hey Rico, baby, how you doing? Y'all said that she was running from the cartel or whatever, but child, her man was at the back of the building. I don't know if he was serving somebody, but child, he was at the back of the building because she had to walk all the way back there to get the lighter. Okay. Uh-huh. It looked like a maze. If I mean, I've never been there, but it was called the crab shack the crab shack or the lobster shack. It was a bar. I guess they make food and then they have the beverages as well. I said, okay, I'm so proud of her. She has a guy, not saying that she can't take herself out to eat, but she has a guy that she's excited about. She's so happy with him. And this part of her, I've never seen this part of her. I've never seen this part of her. I mean, like I said, y'all, she's so happy. She's so in her element. And I was like, okay, give her flowers. So just Krista, she made it to the review. Well, actually, Buddy Lee reviewed Lemon's Live. Child, and when I tell you that man, child, that man had given commentary, and the people, his supporters, they end up calling in. Some of them hit the panel. It was this one lady that hit the panel, and she just could not stay on topic, so they end up dropping her. Honey, he played that "Bye Bye Bye" by Instinct, honey. I was like, all right, or Backstreet Boys, or whoever sang it. But anywho, that's besides the point. Let's stick back to the matter. Okay, so you have Lovely Love on the panel. Lovely Love once again got her drawers in her hand and trying to pass them to somebody. Okay, she got her drawers in her hand and she trying to make a connection with somebody. Now I love Lovely Love. She get her drink on and this, that, and the third. Like I said, she had been drinking since she had woke up yesterday, so I don't know how much she had to drink. But she's another one that can't stop. I mean, it's like you put it there, like she's got a battery in her, and she just won't stop. But honey, she kept going on and on. Like I said, her and what's the old boy's name? Her and Noble had a conversation, and she just kept cutting him off before he could explain what he was talking about. And it was pretty much about like these mushrooms or whatever. I guess you can eat them and you could go to like outer space or something. Well, anywho, moving right along. Um, who else was on the docket? Also, Lemon and Buddy Lee. And then Jamil. Jamil showed up over at Buddy Lee's. Now, he was trying to give his commentary on what happened over at Lemons. And so he tried to get crunk with Buddy Lee, and Buddy Lee put him down. Listen here, he did not get fired. He was like, you should have had all that animosity for old boy over there like yesterday. Like, you got the heat for the wrong person. I was like, you know what? Shout out to Buddy Lee, because that review that he did and his the soundboard where he has those sounds. Oh my gosh. I was cracking up, child. And listen here, the people were really loving me as as I was up there and I was doing my, facial expressions, kind of like what Miss Lolo does. Uh-huh. But anywho, let's get right back to the points. Okay, so lemon, 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 lemon. Child, the man said, one of the guys, Jamil feels like you sat up there and you played in just Krista's face. And you know what Buddy Lee allegedly feels that, Krista would, like, I don't know, like her dating, I would be a little suspicious with her dating. Because after I listened to that replay, Krista, you got another side to you. Krista, you have another side to you. And child, and you let it be known. Like, you let it be known that you had another side to you, just Krista. And it was like you turned into, I don't know. Lemon calls himself the devil. So I don't know if he was the devil's girlfriend, the devil's wife, or whatever the case may be. You was Miss Satan that day. Yes, honey, you was Miss Satan that day. So pretty much she had went left. She was like, you better correct this. And he was like, who are you talking to? And she was like, MF, I'm talking to you. And like I mean, like they were just going really back and forth. And that's how I knew it was like, okay, I guess he was like, okay, she's acting, this is the play. But apparently she felt like he had taken it way too far and he was not standing up nor defending her. But I don't know why she's acting like it's such a big old thing for him not to defend her. Why is she acting like that? When it comes to like ZX and all these guys that she has dated out here on the internet, they give no F's about you. Like all these guys that you have dated, they can only talk crap about you. And you want to know why? Is because that's what you gave them. That's what you gave them, something to talk about. Now listen here. No shade. No shade. I'm all for, you know, a girl like body positivity. But Miss Thing, you are out here giving away the goods for like nothing. Like you messing up the game. Like, girl, like you old school. You supposed to be on this, you know? You're supposed to be on this. But see, this is another thing. This is another thing. This is another thing. You're sitting up here putting bottles in your mouth. I mean, seriously, sitting over here putting bottles in your mouth, doing corn work when, girl, you could be getting paid. You could be getting paid because there's an avenue for all types. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like you need to love yourself and you need to care about yourself first. Like you're a caregiver. You know what I'm saying? What is up with these caregivers acting like thoughts and stuff? Like, come on now, y'all. The clients are going to therapy. We need to get schedule y'all an appointment for therapy. You know what I mean? We need to schedule them an appointment for therapy because it's something seriously going on, and we can't stand by and continue to not inform them. So when y'all talk to them, I know it's a few of y'all that are close to them, at least suggest like therapy to where they can go and they can talk to somebody, right? And they can go and get the help they need, get coping skills, and then they can come out here and really be their authentic selves, you know. This is just going with the flow, following the trends and all that. And they don't know how to think for themselves. They some followers, and it's some adult followers out here that still are still trying to figure out life, and it's not complicated. You know, get into it. hmm It's not complicated. People just make it complicated, and then it's like when you play dirty, you never win. You might win for the time being, but when you talk about longevity, see when it comes to my supporters, I'm not looking for today. I'm not looking for tomorrow. I'm looking for a lifetime commitment, you know? hmm Because, you know, I don't know, it just means more to me. And I get to share my journey, and you all can follow my journey and learn from my journey, you know? So I might be, outspoken and can come on here and talk about it, where there are some people that can't talk about it. And there are some people that are craving and begging and needing to get with the right people, get around that better circle, so then they can start transitioning to be better people, because you become your environment, people. You know, you up here hanging out with somebody. Oh my goodness, that might be the dog that Bambi got pregnant by. But you hanging out with the wrong people. That's just like, for instance, take Lemon for instance. He hangs around people for so long, then he's, got their swag or their sayings, you know, or he might start sounding like them. So, with your friends or whomever, you start hanging around them long enough, you're going to just, if you really pay attention, you're going to pick up some of their habits and they're going to pick up some of your habits. Watch and learn. And this don't even have to be um this doesn't even have to be somebody that you're close to. You can do it with like perfect strangers. Because once you establish that relationship with them, they're going to pick up some of your stuff, you're going to pick up theirs. However, I'm my own person. You know, I'm all for community. I'm all for reaching the next level. I'm all for encouraging, giving affirmations and things like that. Like, I want to lift people up. And I know that they say, oh, well, this is the beef sector stuff, and this, that, and the third. Well, I can still lift you up. Okay. I can give my commentary and I can lift you up. Okay. Because it's so many people that have so much talent. And if they would open up and realize, if we collab, all of us can stream from our own. Like, we come to a live, but we can still stream from that live. You're still in rotation. You're not losing anything. Oh, Yusuf is back. Yusuf is back. Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta call him. I gotta call him. But yeah, Yusuf is back. I'm so excited. So y'all already know the primetime mixer is definitely back. I'm so excited, y'all. This, oh my God, it's like a dream come true. And it's like everything happens for a reason and everything is happening right on time. Everything is happening right on time. I'm gonna call him. I think it's like 10 o'clock his time. I wanna cause I want y'all to continue to send the Royals prayers up. I'm about to call him, but I gotta let him know that I'm alive. If he answers. He's probably still asleep. Okay, he's probably still asleep. Yep, he's still asleep. But I just called Yusuf. He's still asleep. I'm so excited for him. I really am, y'all. One of the greatest brothers I could ever ask for. And oh my God, I love my team, like my tribe. It's not a team, it's a tribe. I love my tribe so much. And I've met people on here. I met, and like people, they stay in like different states and stuff. But when I tell you the support is real and they know who they are, I don't have to call them out. They know who they are. And it makes me feel so good. It makes me feel so good. Y'all just keep watching. And a lot of people be like, oh, well, you missing opportunities? No, no, no. All opportunities aren't good opportunities, okay? All money isn't good money. Understand that, overstand that, get into it. Get into that. All opportunities and things like that, just because, don't even look at stuff as bad. Always try to go deep and into something and try to figure out what is the message in this, you know. But it's like some people on here, what I've realized is they're mentally not stable enough to handle, pressure, because when you say public figure, you are up, just like the celebrities be like, oh my God, the bloggers, they always want to put me in the, you're just like them, except for we get a little bit more. We get a little bit more of your story. We've been around you a little bit on lives and, things like that, you know? But yeah, sounds like I'm preaching. But listen here, I just want to stop through and just share some encouraging words and share my point of view with you all. Y'all check out Buddy Lee's review, child. I was over there. Listen, last night I was cracking up in the bed, honey. Actually, no. I was gonna go to bed. No, okay, what happened was last night I went to the store and I bought like $25 worth of stuff. And I was like, well, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna lay in bed. Child, I didn't lay in the bed. I cleaned up my whole house, child. I cleaned up my whole house. I got some loads of laundry going. I think I have about 2 or 3 more dishes, counters, baseboards, you name it. Baby, I was up, honey, cleaning. Took me a nice bath, rejuvenated my face, and now I can have the weekend to my honey, and my honey can wake up and it's a nice, fresh, clean home. He can go in there to the kitchen. There's nothing out. He can make his coffee, you know, maybe make some breakfast for us. Well, 9 times out of 10, he makes breakfast. He'd be like, you want some breakfast? I'm be like, honey, I'm gonna get me some sleep and then I have brunch. So I just tell him what I want. And when I wake up, mama has brunch. And I want to we're gonna enjoy this weekend. Okay. We're gonna enjoy this weekend and I'm so excited. My babies are away. So, it's just me and my honey here. And I just want to love on him, give him a massage, rub his feet, all of the things. Baby, I wanted to all of things your men won't do. I'll do them for you. Yup. Get my candles going, you know, put on my sexy, sexy little piece, honey. Get my little sexy little pieces out, see which one I want to wear. But yeah, I'm gonna have an amazing weekend. If you have a partner, someone that you love, I want you to really hold them and hug them close and just let them know how important they are to you, what they mean to you, because you just never know what tomorrow brings, y'all. Always live in the moment, capture those moments. Capture those moments, You can be down with the gossip and the mess sometimes, but try to have a real moment sometimes. But I love you all, and I want you all to have a great Saturday on purpose. Like I said, today is November the 2nd. The current time is 9:07 a.m. Central Time, 10:07 Eastern Time, and 7:07 Pacific Time. I have to drop you off in Queen City. So long.